Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Luis Gil. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
Jonathan India at the plate. That one finds the zone. And with that, we're underway in the Bronx. Oh, 0-2 now. To third. And that's just foul. Kicks and deals. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. It really locked him off. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Elly De La Cruz. De La Cruz batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Gil keeping him close. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. He swings and misses at the first pitch.
0-1.
0-1. On the ground, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill, Graham Ashcraft. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep in good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
The pitch. Anthony Volpe, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
1-0.
On the corner for a strike, and the count 1-1. At the belt and fires. The shortstop takes the ball. That one fouled off.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Here's a 2-2. He goes down looking. And now it's Juan Soto. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
One out, bases empty. Here's the 0-2. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. A massive home run. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
So one out, nobody on. It's Aaron Judge now. He has, as they like to say...
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And a pitch. And that one missing low. Ashcraft. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Wouldn't chase that time. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And a foul ball. That one ripped. That's back. And out of here. They go back to back. And they add on. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and now this place is really rocking. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here's Alex Verdugo. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
And here it comes. Swing and a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. That one just missing inside. Now 1-2. And another ball.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Righty to the plate. Stays alive. Still only one out here in the inning. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Batting fifth.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. There's the strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Left field. Martini makes the grab, and that will end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back in the Bronx, new inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Slider misses outside. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Right through there for a strike. How much were you aware of the umpire's scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
And he deals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. The Reds down by a pair here at the top of the second. Next pitch misses way outside. And down on strikes. That's out number 2. Two outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Nick Martini. And a swing and a miss there.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Two outs, base is empty. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Righty delivers. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nobody left for Cincinnati, and they're down 2-0. Back in the Bronx, we head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. Ashcraft back to work.
Wood.
Down the middle for a strike. 0-1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
And the 0-1.
Ball.
Foul ball there. Kicks and fires. That one out to right. Dives and he can't hang on. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way.
Here's DJ LeMahieu. That misses, and that is ball one. Wells aboard here at first with nobody out. And a foul ball. That one's in there. 1 and 2.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stand on that double play.
Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And that's in there for strike 1. Man at first, one away. Well struck right field. Benson going back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Batting number, the catcher, Jose.
Here's Jose Trevino.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. Two outs. Outside low, and it's 1 and 1. And a pitch. That one pushed foul. Here's a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We played 2 full. It's the Yankees 2 and the Reds nothing. Back at Yankee Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the rookie third baseman, number 16. A wind in the pitch. And there's a foul ball. That one's in there. And it's 0-2. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. He's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone. Sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Will Benson in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one for strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And another ball. The Yanks leading by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. On the ground, Torres. Throw, save. And that was close.
Got himself in great position and couldn't have played that one any better, but just stood no chance with that great speed running down the line.
So the lineup flips over. Jonathan India digs in now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. In there at the knees for a strike. Runner on the go. Fought off foul. Two outs. And that's downstairs and outside.
1-2.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. So one left for Cincinnati. They're still down. It's 2-0. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Here comes a pitch. That one in the dirt. Ball 1. The pitch. And there's a strike on the outside corner. On the ground to the left. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, right fielder,
Juan Soto down. He's already homered here in this one. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And that's a strike. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Martini makes the catch. Out number 2.
Number 99.
Two outs, base is empty. And next for New York, Aaron Judge. He's already homered in this game. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That was blasted to the moon. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
Now he's just showing off out there. And who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So 2 away with nobody on. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Alex Verdugo. Caught looking his first time up. Late swing, foul to the left. And it's even up.
1-1.
Left-hand batter waits. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the 3rd. That ends the inning. Solo shot from Aaron Judge for the Yanks. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back for more from the Bronx. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Ellie De La Cruz.
Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, New York.
The wide to kick the pitch. That's in there. And that is strike 1.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
The shortstop takes the ball. And it's strike 2.
1-2.
And a pitch. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Candelario batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Candelario measures 6 feet 2 inches. 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Pitch misses there, and 1-1. The Reds trailing by 3, top half of inning number 4. Wouldn't chase that time. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Verdugo ranging back. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory.
Outstanding catch right there. And I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Steer in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. In the air out towards right center. It gets down a base hit. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here is Gleyber Torres. The right-hander back to work. Close, but called the ball. And it's 1-0.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
And there's a ball. That catches the top part of the zone, and a count 2-1. The pitch. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. A solo shot. It's 4-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees, and he's already singled in this game. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And the right-hander deals. That one finds the corner. That's strike 2. The pitch. Caught him looking for the K.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. There's a strike.
0-1.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Bounced up the middle. Tosses to first, and they got him. You got to be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Flied to right his first time. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him swinging. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 4-0 ball game. We go to the top of the fifth, and here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Heel back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And now 2-0.
And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Clips the corner, and it's 2-1. One down, base is empty. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. The wind of the pitch. The punch out there, and there's 2 down.
The third baseman, number 16.
Now the third baseman went down on strikes his first time through.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Wouldn't chase that time. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the fifth. That just misses. Ball 2. And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1. And that's too high, ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Man at first. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Stuart Fairchild. the zone for a called strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Heel picks over, and he's back in there.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
2 outs. Late on that fastball.
That was straight queso right there.
At the belt and fires. Runner takes off. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
The 1-2.
That's a ball. 2-2.
And downstairs. Runner at second, 2 down. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Benson in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. LeMahieu right there to make the grab. And that is that. Reds strand a couple. They're down 4-0. Back now in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jose Trevino. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Waste no time there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big one.
Brent Suter gets the call from the pen.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Anthony Volpe, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
The 0-2. Yeah, that
Ball,
skips in the dirt. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And here it comes. That misses. 2-2. Line drive, and it goes just foul. Out towards left center. Under it. Brings it in. One down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto. 1 for 2. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. And first offering is fouled off. Trevino, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Gets the call. 0-2 now. Action in the pen down there. Nick Martinez loosening up for manager David Bell. Kicks and deals. That misses the zone,
down.
and it's 1-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Fairchild sizing this one up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Throw, and it gets away.
The first baseman, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So man aboard, Aaron Judge will hit next. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Check swing went around. Strike 1.
0-1.
The pitch. And that one fouled off. And he deals. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And the pitch. Hard hit left side. Fires over to first. Judge out on the play. What a play. Inning over. 1 left for the Yankees, but they're in front 4-0. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, stepping in, Jonathan India. And a pitch. Ball 1 there.
Ball. 1-0.
This to third. Throws to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Check swing, but he went too far.
No ball.
Slider
1 strike.
right there. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. And that's off the inside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike.
The Reds signed Ellie in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Ellie's entire career.
Out towards right center field. Torres settles under this one. Hauls it in, 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
2 outs, base is empty. Jeimer Candelario, the next to hit for the Reds. In there at the knees.
You know, the Reds were lucky they even noticed De La Cruz. They sent a scout to the Dominican Republic to watch a different player, but Ellie was playing in the same program. The Reds liked what they saw and offered him a deal the very next day.
Righty to the plate. He swings and fouls 1 off. And the the righty deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Reds go 1-2-3. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. The Yankees 4 and the Reds nothing. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike.
0-2.
Outside low. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Kicks and fires. Good job to fight that one off. Left-hand hitter waits. And they'll do it again. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And another ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The lefty fires. Pitch misses. And a full count now. And down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Torres up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at one down low. One down, base is empty. Foul ball. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And now the lefty swings and misses, struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Martini makes the catch, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Late on that fastball.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Good eye in that spot.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
And a 3-1 on the way. Swings through that one for strike 2.
You got a full count.
This one in the air right field. Soto gets under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Tyler Stevenson getting ready to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Fastball for a strike. The Yankees leading by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. That's outside, and that's ball 1. That's a little bit low. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Righty delivers. Now
That
one
missed. That's
missed.
the ball. Count is full.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That one the other way, and now maybe extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he'll make it safely. That's a double.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Nick Martini, the next to hit for the Reds. That one finds the zone. Going
0-1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Man at second. Foul ball there. Up and in, and a count 1-2. Movement in the bullpen. Nestor Cortez Jr. getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Canely, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And a pitch. Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Here's the third baseman. He's 0 for 1. Misses inside. Ball 1.
Just 1 out away from 7 strong innings and just at 100 pitches. Man, pretty impressive. They've got to be happy with what they've gotten from him out there today.
The pitch. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. And that one's gone. His first homer of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet.
Got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Now at the plate, Stuart Fairchild. Pitch
One ball, no
misses,
strike.
and that's ball one. Wouldn't chase that time. Heel. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Will Benson hitting on deck circle. Here's a 3-0. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, it might be time to dig into that bullpen. He's looking a little fatigued to me.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Luis Heel gives way, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. Caleb Ferguson takes over on the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So 2 down. Next for Cincinnati, Will Benson. And he grounds one to the right side. On to first. And the lefty reliever does his job. Just one pitch to get the inning-ending ground out. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. It's now 4-2. Major League Baseball is on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Nick Martinez.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters are going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
DJ LeMahieu to start things off.
The third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
The wide to kick the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And a good eye there. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen.
1-1.
Lucas Sims loosening up for manager David Bell. Grounder off the pitcher. And no chance for him to make the play. Let's just hope he's all right.
Now
the comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boo.
Man at first, and now the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Martinez, in his 6th season, he features a changeup, a sinker, a curve, a cutter, and he works in a 4-seamer. Next offering is in for a strike. And the right-hander deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Lead runner around second. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Jose Trevino now at the plate. Golden opportunity right here. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And here it comes. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read.
Got him. Huge strikeout there. So the batting order turns over. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
LeMahieu at third. Grisham over at second with one down. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Now 2 away.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
And up next for New York, Juan Soto. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Just
that's
missed.
down. Ball.
Two outs. That pitch clips the outside corner. That's strike one. Out to short, De La Cruz. To first, and that is the inning. Yanks strand a pair as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan India.
Jonathan India.
And he deals. That one not close. 1-0. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Grisham trying to get there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. And he grounds one back up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Man at first with one gone. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Jamer Candelario.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate. Now fly ball to right center. Makes the grab.
Now batting, the first baseman, Spencer.
Clay Holmes comes on now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Spencer Steer. 1 for 3. Runner takes off. Now this is in the air down the line. Soto sizes this one up, makes the catch, inning over. Tidy work out of the Yankee bullpen there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. The Yankees 4 and the Reds 2. Back here in New York on the bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
The right-hander back to work. And it's fouled away. Here comes a pitch. They say when.
0-2.
Right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So man aboard. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Alex Verdugo. Chopped to the right side and foul ball. The pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. Outside low. Yeah, the count 1-2. The pitch. That missed by a lot. And the count's even at 2. Left-hand batter waits.
Count is full.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Right-handed reliever. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Flips for 1. Over to first, but he beats it.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground.
Man at first, Gleyber Torres up to hit. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. And a foul ball. Verdugo leads off first with 1 away. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Now up is the Yankees DH, Austin Wells.
The designated hitter, Austin Wells.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Good eye right there.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Close, but called a ball. 2-1.
2 balls, 1
Good
strike.
spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
That one hammered center field. Way back there. And that one is out of here. A gigantic blast. His 4th home run of the season. It's 6-2. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Two outs, nobody on. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. And that one wrapped foul. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and he might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham. Inside corner for a strike. Two runs across in the inning. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
2 outs. And that's in the dirt. And the count is 1-2.
1-2.
Righty to the plate. Grisham checks his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. And a pitch. Right through there. Got him. That's the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. Last chance coming up for the Reds. Back at Yankee Stadium, and here is Tyler Stevenson. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. In the air, left field. Verdugo makes the catch, and there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Got it done. Perfect play.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach. When you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Reds down to their final out. Now the third baseman, number 16. On the ground, and this should do it. On the first, ball game.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. For the Reds, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.